This woman reaches the taxi with great difficulty and tells the taxi driver, "Please help me. Take me to a hospital." The taxi driver looks at her in surprise and asks, "What happened to you?" The woman says, "My baby is about to be born. Please take me to the hospital quickly." Seeing her urgency, the taxi driver says, "It will cost $100. The woman is poor and says, "I don't have $100. The taxi driver replies, "Get away from my taxi. Go somewhere else quickly." The woman crying says, "Please help me. I'm in a lot of pain." But the taxi driver doesn't listen and repeats, "Get away from my taxi." At that moment, a young man arrives and asks, "Ma'am, what is happening?" Then the boy tells the taxi driver, "Take her to the hospital quickly." The taxi driver says, "It will cost $100 to go to the hospital." The boy says, "$100 is too much, but it's an emergency," and he pays the $100. The taxi driver then drives them. Halfway there, the taxi driver receives a message. He checks it and sees a very big ride worth $300. The boy asks, "What happened?" The taxi driver says, "I got a bigger ride worth $300, so you have to get out now." The boy says, "Do you have no heart? This woman is about to give birth. It's an emergency. Take her to the hospital." The man says, "I don't need compassion right now. I need money. Give me $300, then I will take her." The boy says, "I don't have $300. So he reluctantly takes off his watch and says, "This watch is worth more than $300. The taxi driver takes the watch and then drives them to the nearest hospital. When they arrive, the taxi driver says, "Get out now." But the hospital was closed. The boy says, "This hospital is closed." The taxi driver replies, "Our deal was for this hospital. I brought you here. Now get out quickly." The boy says, "You really have no heart." The taxi driver tries to forcibly get the woman out of the car. The boy confronts him. "How dare you touch her?" The woman, in pain, faints and says, "Don't fight. We'll find another way." The boy gets her out of the car. Then a woman arrives and asks, "What's happening here?" She was the owner of the taxi company. The boy explains, but the woman says, "No, I asked the driver." The driver says, "Ma'am, this woman asked me to take her to the hospital and they didn't pay for another ride." The woman replies, "That's a lie. We just wanted help because the baby was about to be born." The driver says, "I told them it's not my problem." The woman says, "It's not your problem? It's my sister, and this is her problem." The driver apologizes, "Ma'am, I didn't know she was your sister. It won't happen again." The woman says, "We have received many complaints before. That's why this will not happen again." Then she takes the car keys from the driver and makes the kind young man the new driver. The three of them leave. The driver loses his job for refusing to help someone in need. Lesson: helping others is our greatest responsibility because karma always comes back around.